What's going on, everybody? Tim from Tirfon Orbital. This is going to be just a very quick walkthrough slash demo video for the client, but I'm also going to talk about the hilt itself a little bit because I think it deserves a little bit of attention. This is a Ray Scavenger hilt from Denis, Lukyanov, and KR Sabers. An absolutely fantastic hilt. In fact, I have one back there. I have one of my own that I have not installed yet. My intention is to put a Goth chassis in here, but I picked one up a couple of months ago because I know that they will not be doing another run of that hilt, and I really like the look of it. I just really dig the flower petal opening of that emitter with all of its intricacies. But yeah, so I picked one up, but this is for the client. The client got this weathered from Multiverse Props, and the weathering on this is rad. It looks fantastic. So let's just talk about it really quick, right? So here's the hilt. This is the Ray Scavenger from KR Sabers. The client did ship it with the Goth Eco chassis, and what I really appreciate when you get this from KR sends everything with it. So it came with the board, it came with all the PCB, the 6-rail PCB, the speaker, everything. Everything's in one package, so it was really nice to have everything, and I just needed to wire it up. Here is the hilt, and wow, is it beautiful. Multiverse did an awesome job weathering this. There's a lot of rust stains on the pommel section. The wrap is phenomenally done. Feels great. I really dig that they put gold on this emitter like that. I haven't yet seen that. But then again, I haven't had one in hand from weathered from Multiverse. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off a little bit. It looks absolutely beautiful. So let's talk about how to use the hilt and some things to keep an eye out for, right? So here's your core or your chassis. You want to pop your battery in. The negative is towards the speaker. This springy section is in fact the negative spring. So you pop your battery in. It was already on. There is a kill switch here. So if you don't get an audible cue, it's because it's off. So you want to flip your kill switch on to put the core into the chassis. Now this is specific to the KR. Okay. So twist to activate is on. The thing that is specific to the KR Ray, right, we need to talk about, there is an O-ring at the bottom of this hilt. This O-ring can come loose, but you really need to watch out for that. You want to keep this O-ring in place. Otherwise, this pommel section does not snug fit into the bottom section of the hilt very well. I found that O-ring is very key to have in place. So anyway, to remove your pommel, it's just a push and twist, and it comes off. Then you want to take your core, turn it on.
Nothing's impossible.
There are 2 slots on each side of this chassis. You want to line those up with those screws and just slide it in until it stops, and then you put your pommel on. So to put your pommel on, you just want to kind of press it and turn it, and it will lock in place. And then you're ready to go, right? So this is a 1-button activation. This is set up with, the prop has been set up with FET's single button config. To use it, you want to twist this ring until it activates, okay? So let's come back down. I do want to talk about this button activation, right? So you're gonna kind of have to get a feel for it. The button's right at the end of that twist action. So to change fonts, you want to open it up and hold it down, and we'll go to the next font.
I'm never touching that thing again.
So we do need to talk about this flower, these petals. Okay, it is well known that these are notorious for losing their screws. In fact, and I was surprised, during this install, I didn't lose one of those screws. And I think that may be due to the weathering that Multiverse did on this hilt. They may have gone over it with a matte clear coat, and that's kind of helping those screws stay in place. But it's just known that they're just known for coming loose and you know, disappearing because they're so small. So keep that in mind, right? So let's put a blade in it. So to put a blade in, you want to open it up. I probably just turned it on.
I need someone to show me my place in all
You want to open up. This does ship with a blade plug, so I will put the blade plug back in before I get it back to you. There are flathead screws around the circumference of the emitter. You just want to make sure those are all loose. Don't unscrew them all the way, but make sure they're loose because they do serve as the blade retention as well. You just set your blade all the way down, tighten your screws up, and you're ready to go.
I've only seen this strength in sound fonts once before. Ray's First Steps by Novastar.
That's by Novastar. That's another Ray.
You're hard to get rid of.
I tried to fill this up with Ray fonts. So there's Ray's yellow blade color. Man, it sounds great. So all of your clashes work. Twist to activate is on and off. And then your ring activation works as well. So that's just a quick, very, very quick demo on the hilt. Beautiful hilt. Again, like I love it so much that I did pick one up for myself. I just haven't gotten around to installing it or weathering it completely for me. So, but anyway, it's not about me. It's about you. So thank you very much for your business. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And to the viewers, thank you very much for supporting and watching me ramble through these walkthrough videos. So thank you very much. With that being said, have a great day. May the force be with you always.